Hi, it's Debbie with D.Ann's Designs. Previously, I brought a video and it's been brought to my attention that only 8 minutes of it had actually processed over. And so I'm going to rework it all again, and I invite you for take two. It's going to be the card with the Christmas trees, Christmas tree in the background. You're going to have the postcard. All your supplies will be, well, these supplies anyway. The postcard, the car, some Christmas trees. These are all over at Printables for Your Junk Journal with TLC. And again, if you are not in that group yet, I will leave a link below. You can request to join. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. And I apologize for this not coming out the first round, but the way this week has gone, it really just doesn't surprise me too much. And that's okay though, we'll get it. We'll get it right. Because sometimes, gotta learn. Okay. I'm going to continue getting the rest of this put on. Be right back with you. Okay, we have this all wrapped around here. You can see this just the washi tape, and this is the checked background. And the next step for me is going to take these trees that are in the site too, and they're 100% on the printout. I didn't reduce them, just put them all at 100%. And I'm going to go along in here and start getting them cut out, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, my trees are now cut out. I went ahead and just put a little, what am I under? Vintage photo here, and just kind of around my edges a little bit so that I could conceal any white that I really didn't want showing. Okay, these out of the way. And like I said, these are printed at 100%, but my book is also a 7.5 or 7 by 5. It's a TN. Now, if you're working with a little bit smaller, you may wish to adjust your sizing. Okay, let's see here. Now that we have all three of these trees, you select which tree you would like in your backdrop and which tree you want with the car. So I'm going to go with these two in my backdrop, and this one here we'll set aside for now. When I did these, I kind of place where I think I want it to be at, like this right here. And I think I would kind of like them showing up that direction. So I'm going to take my glue and we're just going to kind of tap a little bit on here like so. And let's make sure that we can seal them up together. And then we'll just place them on our sheet. There we go. I'm going to place them right into this area here. Just keep it within your page guidelines. It'll be fine. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and put a little bit more here, because I don't really want it open. More than likely it will snag something. There we go. Okay, the other thing I want to do is I want to bring in this postcard in here. It's a different backdrop. It's the whole reason I'm doing this. Mainly, it's just because it's a kind of a backdrop that I might like. Cut a little bit more off of that, I suppose. Also, it's going to try to find an area to bend. I can bend it right about in here, let's say. And that'll go into the crease of this book. Like so. And we're going to take this off right about in here. Yeah. I better line it up. Let's see if I can, there we go. Okay, I will probably address a little bit of inking on this too. Go ahead and ink that into here. There we go. And I'm happy with that. So we will start gluing it down. Definitely going to get in my crease over here first. Make sure we have it going. Flip it back over. Should be in that crease. Making sure you know your page can bend. Okay, and then on that one, I had put just kind of a little gold piece here. The last one is, it looks more like a floral type of page there. And this one's kind of florally. It just isn't the same floral. That's all. I'm going to go ahead and try to post it down in here. And I thought the gold just added a nice little accent against this brown. Kind of makes it actually stand out maybe a little bit better. I call this measure fussy gluing. That's about what you're doing. It's very helpful too if you have a fine needle to attach to your glue bottle and make it come out a little more sparingly than perhaps a regular end would do. If you have one, it's helpful. If you don't, well, just use what you got. It'll be fine. I think I like it up a little bit higher. We're going to go there. And I should do this on that end. As such. There we go. Okay, the next thing that I think I want to do at this point is going to be working on this car. On the car, we are going to attempt to cut it. I hope you can see this. It'll be from the beginning of the top of the car to, and bring it around the curve back here to the back of the car. I'm going to show you a little bit more. Less shadowing would be great in here right now. We're just having one of those little days, I suppose. And bring it all the way down to the end of the car. And you should have an opening consistent to about right there. That being said, I'm going to put a little more inking in here. Okay, and I think we should do a little bit of inking to the top of, maybe all the way around this. I just don't think the white is going to be that appealing. Then again, it may not bother anything at all. I don't know. Okay. This is a really cool car. It was their 7-seater. Yep. That's a big car. Alright. I think I'm done inking with it. Now the placement, we'll probably need to crease it again, as you can see. Do I want it this high? Do I want it this low? I think I'll do this high. And yeah, we'll go for right about in here. There, I'm not on the edge. I'll probably have a half an inch. And then I will find where my creasing should be at here. I'm going to leave it right about in here. I like a crisp crease, so off we go here. Put it in. There we go. Now, when you glue this, you want to make sure you are not gluing any section of the car here, you know, down, because we really need that to be open at this time. So you may try to avoid gluing on that. And I'm just going to take it right around the top here. A little more reinforcement over here. We've created our crease. Bring it on down the sides. A little more on the tops will be okay. Down here at the bottom. So, pretty much it's going to stick. You have enough glue to make it, you know, do what it's supposed to do. Okay, so brought it to the bottom of this postcard, brought it in, and we're going to attach it into here. Make sure our crease is good, which I believe it is. And then we'll put our piece down. Then I wish to add, I had a strip that's called November. I kind of liked it. I could bring it into, but it's going to leave a crease. I'd rather not. And you can bring in anything else you wish to bring in, you know, to highlight your page. Make it into fall. You know, make it close to the Thanksgiving time, as people will start going out to get their trees. Some do in November. Here we go. Okay. So now we have this little thing going, and this is where we're at so far. The next thing you're going to want to do is to try to secure your tree to the top of your car, so it makes it look like the car is holding the tree. So what I took was some twine. This is one of a natural hemp. That's what it is. And then it just to make it look like they've roped it to where it won't fall off the car. That's all this is for. And here, try and create a bit of a knot, perhaps. And here you could add, you know, even more decorations if you wanted to on this. I didn't, but it's certainly possible. I'm going to just snip it off of there, and then I'll figure out how long I want it. Alrighty, so we've got this right about in here. I'm bringing my knot just above the car so we don't end up with a knot, you know, poking out or anything. That would be not the cutest, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and do clipping a little bit closer. There we go. And there, now you have that into there. I'm going to leave a little bit of a note card, I suppose, right around in here. And we will adhere this on. Oh boy, right about there is fine. Okay. Then I would like to get this knife put away before I do the really bad slice and dice on it. Okay, then I have some of these that are from P13, and it has to do with forest and forest animals and things like that. The last one I put on there said trip to the forest, which I thought was quite apropos. But this time, since I don't have, well, I do have a trip to the forest, but it's not quite in the font I would want it to be in. I'm going to choose I Love the Forest over here. And we're going to put it in up to the top of there. Okie dokes. So now we have this in. What else? Okay. I'm going to take this, which is a little different tag to use this time around also. Because I don't have the other ones that I could find right away. So this one will work fine. And this is from Printables for your junk journal with TLC. And today is the date, the redo date of 11/20/21. And we're going to be putting it right about someplace in there. That'll work. And if you haven't joined that Facebook group, I suggest you do, as there's many, 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 many freebies. The ladies that work it are very good at, you know, just daily, doing this daily. Is this a sticker? It might be a sticker. Better yet. Yay. Okay. I'm going to place it right about in here. So, as you can see here, that is as simple as it is. It makes for a really cute page or card or whatever you're trying to prepare there. So may I suggest you go get you some of these freebies and start working up your pages and see what you can come up with. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope it, kind of gives you some ideas maybe of what you may want it to be for you. So thank you very much for rejoining me today. And I will try to make sure this gets up for you. So thank you very much for your time. Please like and subscribe to the videos, and you have a good day. Bye now.